Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be diving into William Rivera's Ecom Degree University. It's an online training course focused on teaching you how to build an e-commerce biz through both the dropshipping and Amazon FBA models. To give you guys a little bit of a background, William started working out at an LA fitness gym, but like many of us, he wanted to escape the 9-to-5 grind. So after attending an ecom conference in Atlanta, he basically got hooked on selling products online, and after some trial and error, I think he was able to hit it big pretty quickly. I think he was able to make about $45,000 in his first 3 months of selling low-ticket products like bracelets on Instagram. So obviously that success ended up leading him to create what we now know as Ecom Degree University back in 2018, which, keep in mind guys, is pretty old if we're talking about the e-commerce world. And during that time, he has managed to recruit over 1,000 students into his training. So speaking of the training, the course pretty much covers every step of the journey and teaches you everything from product sourcing and web design to ad optimization, SEO, and different pricing strategies, really offering a complete roadmap for launching and scaling your Shopify or Amazon store. All right, so in this review, I'm going to be breaking down what exactly Ecom Degree University offers, the pros and cons of the program, and what students are saying online, or whether or not it's actually worth your time and money. And just a quick disclaimer here, guys, I'm not affiliated with Ecom Degree University in any way. I haven't been paid to write this review. This is just my honest take on the program based on my own research and what I've seen from other students online. With that being said, let's get right into it. So what exactly do you get when you sign up for Ecom Degree University? Like I mentioned, the program does essentially cover 2 courses in one, both dropshipping and Amazon FBA. It does walk you through setting up your dropshipping store on Shopify, finding the right winning products in almost every niche, connecting with the right suppliers, fulfilling orders, and driving traffic using paid social media methods like Facebook and Instagram, and not to mention organic traffic like Google Ads. Beyond that, if you are more interested in Amazon, they do cover that extensively. William does teach you how to set up your own store, create effective product listings, and work with different suppliers. He even includes a training on how to get a reseller's permit to avoid paying extra taxes on inventory, which is definitely a nice touch if you're looking to save money. And he also includes lifetime access to different updates like new ad strategies or product research methods, which means you'll always stay up to date with the market. It does seem like there is a lot of overlap between the dropshipping and FBA sections, but the course does do a good job of highlighting the differences between the two. One of the things about the program that does stand out to me is that it does emphasize learning from your competitors. He does also teach a variety of traffic generation techniques, so you're not putting all of your eggs into one basket. You will also get access to a community. I think it's Facebook and Discord, where you'll receive a lot of things like direct communication with coaches and also live weekly trainings with William himself. Okay, moving on to student reviews. While the Ecom Degree University has a strong 4.8 rating on Trustpilot, there are a few complaints that I've come across that are worth taking a second look at. From what I've seen, a lot of students feel like they could have paid less money for information that can be found for free on platforms like YouTube. Another common issue that I'm seeing is the unexpected upsells. After the initial 12 weeks of the program, I guess you have to pay more to remain in the Discord group for ongoing support, which caught a lot of students off guard. The refund policy has also been a major source of concern and frustration. A lot of students have mentioned that they were denied refunds, even when they were requesting them within the promised time frame, which has obviously, led to a lot more concerns about the overall transparency of the program. For example, I did see a complaint here from a student named Stephanie, basically saying that she felt scammed after paying for the course, and a lot of additional supplier lists, only to receive what she described as useless emails and videos. And when she asked for a refund, it was promptly denied, and she ultimately had to file a dispute with her credit card company to get her money back. So overall, guys, while the course seems to help many students, there are a lot of complaints about transparency, ongoing upsell costs, and the overall refund process that potential buyers should keep in mind before diving in. So the price of Ecom Degree University is transparently disclosed on their website at $1,497, which isn't exactly cheap, but it's also not outrageous compared to other newer ecom courses out there. However, it is important to remember that this is just the starting cost. Obviously, to actually succeed in dropshipping or Amazon FBA, you're going to need to invest a lot more money, probably between $3,000 to $5,000 tops, just to get your business up and running. The course covers a lot, but it's really up to you to decide if it's worth the price, especially considering the high costs of running an e-commerce business. To keep it flowing, you have to pay for things like ads, covering platform fees, and the expenses can really add up quickly month to month. So before I wrap up this Ecom Degree University review, I want to get real with you guys about the e-commerce model. No matter whether it's dropshipping or Amazon FBA, I want to make it clear that it's not the get-rich-quick scheme that most gurus make it out to be. In reality, the profit margins are super thin between the cost of running ads, sourcing products, and paying for platform fees. You're barely left with anything in return, and it's like every dollar you make, somebody else is taking a cut, whether it's Facebook ads, your suppliers, Shopify fees, or the Amazon platform itself. And on top of that, because you're making such small profits per sale, you've got to push out a crazy amount of volume to hit your income goals, which isn't easy, guys. And it's not just about throwing up a store and waiting for the cash to roll in. You're constantly juggling things like customer service, dealing with suppliers, handling returns, and tweaking your ad campaigns. And it's basically like a second job. It's just too hands-on, stressful, and there are a ton of moving parts. And let's not forget about how ridiculously competitive the e-com space is right now. With over, 26 million stores globally, you're basically competing with people who have been in the game for years, often with much deeper pockets and more experience. So standing out in such a crowded space isn't just hard, it's literally a 9-to-5 grind. While e-commerce can work for some people, it's definitely far from easy, and the passive income dream that a lot of people think it is just a dream. It's not reality. Is Ecom Degree University legit? I would say it's very decent in terms of giving you a solid foundation in Shopify dropshipping and Amazon FBA. William Rivera definitely knows his stuff, and he's laid out a roadmap for building an e-commerce business. But it is not all sunshine and rainbows, guys. This business model is definitely time-consuming, high risk, and requires a lot of upfront investment. And if you're not prepared for the challenges that come with e-commerce, you might want to think twice before diving right in. So with that being said, if you guys are looking for a business model to make money online that's much simpler, less risky, and doesn't require massive upfront investment, then I'd highly recommend checking out the digital rental method. Here you can see that I built this simple 2-page website for a local fence repair company here in Colorado Springs. And the cool part is that I don't actually own the business or handle any of the actual repairs. Instead, I built and ranked the site on Google, and it still generates leads for the business in return a couple of years later. In return, I get what's called a finder fee for each lead that I send their way. So the business basically handles all the work and I just collect the fee. The beauty of this model is that once the site is ranked, it pretty much runs on autopilot and it brings in consistent passive income for me, so I don't have to deal with things like inventory, customer complaints, or constant ad spend like dropshipping or Amazon FBA. Plus, since I'm targeting local businesses, the competition is way lower than e-commerce, making it way easier to stand out. So if you're looking for a more reliable and hands-off way to build income online, the digital rental method is definitely worth taking a look. All right, everybody, that's my take on William Rivera's Ecom Degree University. If you found this review helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.